welcome to my channel. My name is Christy and this is Christy's Corner, where I do all things Disney, Harry Potter, and makeup. Today is makeup, and it's a little bit different than usual because usually you hear me voicing over all the video. But today I've already done my face and a little bit of my chest area, so I actually wanted to go over what I did because I did all that off camera, and everything else will be on camera and I'll voice that part over. So we got a little bit of both here today. So I already took my notes on what I did do. So this look is inspired by ACOTAR, the books, if you haven't read them. They're like a fantasy romance type book about fairies. So it's really cool if you're into that kind of thing, which I am. And I just really wanted to do this look. And I've got another one I plan to do that is more dark. But in general, this one's kind of more spring, summery vibes with the green vibes. And I intentionally did this because my crown that I'm gonna, oh, excuse me, it's a tiara that I'm gonna use. It's like a fairy tiara and it's green. So we went with green. And the reason I'm not doing the dark one, which is the House of Night, if you're familiar, yet, is because I haven't received the crown yet. And actually, I think that one is a crown. I ordered it a while back and I guess they ran out of stock, so they refunded it. So I just ordered it again yesterday and it should be here in 2 days. So I'll do that look probably the day I get it or the next day. But anyway, let's get started on what I did with my face. So first I did moisturize. I use Tatcha mostly for face wash and moisturizer. I also do use like the Snell enzyme stuff too. When I washed it today, I did do a little bit of exfoliation, so I used Tatcha. Now for my face cream, obviously that too. For my primer, I used the Kosas Sunbeam Sunlit with a, so it was like a little sunlit because I'm using mostly natural colors and things like that. And then I also used a tinted serum from Lily, I don't know how you say it. And Nabla, I don't even know how to pronounce it. These are just some things that I've, like over the time, just trying stuff from like Ulta and things like that. I just kind of accumulated them. It's like, you know, I really like this, let's use this, etc., that kind of thing. And those are the two, like the tinted serum and the shimmery. I really liked it, and I put it on my face and on my chest. And then for my face and for like my collarbones and right here, I did a little contouring. I used Anastasia Beverly Hills Milk Contour. That's the dark shade, and then the light shade that I used was my Too Faced, better than this Too Faced, sex is not what it is. And it's not Too Faced either. It's Tarte Shape Tape. I took notes and I put Too Faced on here, but it is Tarte brand, so let me fix that. There we go, Tarte. Okay, and the foundation I used was She Glam foundation. It was Stick and Chutney, and then I also used their highlighter. So here's the thing. I don't think the combination of the serum that I used with the foundation, it did well. I don't know if you can see on my face, it does seem rather porous. Otherwise, when I tried the chutney, when I did the unboxing, I really liked it. I'm not as crazy about it in how it looks today. I do like the shade, the color, but the combination with my other products, not the best. So, eyeshadow is Makeup by Mitchell. If you don't know who he is, I think he's in London, but he has all these different creams that I love. He has some creams, blushes, which I used also. I used his cream blush, and I can't remember which shades I used, but I mixed two together. It was kind of like a peachy and a, not taupey, but peachy and like a, yeah, kind of taupey color. And then he has like these foundation, or these eyeshadow packets, and they're called color cases. So he has like a neutrals and then a bright, and the colors I used from the bright one is Blue Jam and Keepin' It Real. So they're like it's kind of like a mint green, and then like a little bit of a darker green, even though the Blue Jam says Blue Jam, it's kind of minty. And then I use the creamsicle and the cooler colors, cooler as the color name, creamsicle's in the corner and then cooler is over here on the side. So I used 4 different colors and kind of blended it in. Oh, and I forgot to even add on here for the shimmer part of my eyeshadow, it is Pat McGrath. So let me add that, Shimmery eyeshadow, hashtag Pat McGrath. I may have to go check the spelling on that. But yeah, so it was one of her like larger palettes. I have 2 of them. I really love the Shimmery. I love her eyeshadow. I usually only use that like when I'm doing regular makeup. Now for the mascara, I use the Benefix Bad Gal Bang in the like maroon. Why does this say matron? Maroon shade at the base, and then I tipped it off with the black. I did it to make my eyes pop. They're grayish, but they probably look a little more greenish right now with the green eyeshadow. And then the blush, I used Patrick Ty, or however you say it. And the setting powder is Huda Beauty. I used the pink one. And the setting spray, I used one size. And then I have lip liner and lipstick by Kylie Jenner that I'm going to be using, which I'll probably put that in the voiceover because I won't do that until last. I always do my lips last because I go eat, I go drink stuff, and I don't want to screw up the lipstick. So yeah, that's it for everything, all the prep prior to doing the makeup in the fast recording. So let's go ahead and get to the rest. All right, now for the rest. So I started off with my Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner, and I just kind of drew out the dress, if you will, because I'm creating a dress. And I really wanted it to be almost night court-ish, but still springish, if that makes sense. So I made sure that like the necklace piece was part of the dress, and then or it was just like a necklace. It's actually not really part of the dress. It's just like a necklace, but I guess it could be attached to the dress, if you will. But I made the necklace piece, and then I drew out how I wanted the straps to look. And then from there, I went in with it's like a mint green color almost. It's from the Paradise palette. It's from one of Maroon's Paradise palette since water activated, and I did like the necklace and then the body, bodice, I guess would be the word, of the dress. And then once that dried, I went over it with a shimmery shade from ColourPop's Mint to Be palette. I really like their Mint to Be palette. It's very minty, has lots of greens, has some shimmers in it. I don't use it for regular makeup very often because I usually stick to neutrals, but I used it for the necklace and for the body of the dress, which I think turned out pretty well. I really like that. I liked that I made it shimmery. I feel like everything in this fairy world, when she's happy, is shimmery and beautiful. So that's what I did there. And then once I had all that colored in, I went in with my Graphitobine Pro Paint in black and used a Graphitobine detailing brush, and just drew out like her tattoo. And I know in the books her tattoo is like from her elbow down, but I did it because you can't see my elbow and stuff like that in my videos. I did it instead from like my forearm up through my neck and a little bit onto my face, and then a little bit around the opposite eye, just to really portray what I was going for. A fairy from the ACOTAR books. So I know the tattoos are in different places, and the ACOTAR fans may say something about it, but I don't really care. I was just trying to portray the idea of where I was going, even though the tattoos are in the wrong place. Then I also, with the necklace piece, I was like, this isn't enough, so I added a little like design at the end of that necklace to kind of where it was like a charm hanging off, and I thought that was actually a really nice touch to it. And then from there, you know how I was telling you about the makeup I did before, and I mentioned the lipstick, but I hadn't applied it yet. I do that last so I don't smudge it all over the place, so then I applied the lipstick. And literally, guys, that's it with this video. Most of it was me talking through what I did to begin with, and then this piece was the back end. And it only took me about 48 minutes to do the detailing after like the regular makeup. And what took the longest are all the little details, like the tattoo pieces of it. So yeah, that was it for this look. Let me know what you think. I love the ACOTAR series. If you love the ACOTAR series, or if my video brought you here, let me know, because I will do more of this kind of stuff if you guys like it. I don't usually do this kind of stuff because it's not like a full face of crazy makeup like I'm used to, but if you like it, I'll do it, because I actually really like doing this kind of makeup too, and I don't do it as often because at home I don't really wear makeup unless I need to, because I'm doing the crazy makeup on the weekends and I want to let my face kind of rest from all the product. But let me know, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.